All right, guys, so today's mobility, we're focusing on upper body, okay? So we're gonna start by foam rolling our lats. Okay, so we're gonna catch this muscle here along the ribs. Okay, so we're gonna start by lying on our left side, right up in the armpit, okay? We want the arm right overhead, as if we were standing with the arm overhead, okay? So from here, we're gonna rock. So try and think about trying to get your chest to the foam roller and then your back to the foam roller. Okay, rocking back and forth 3 times to the same spot. Once you've done that, move the foam roller down an inch and then same thing. Rocking forward, rocking back. Try and put as much weight as you can on the foam roller. Okay, we're trying to release these lat muscles, which are gonna allow us to do a lot of overhead work. Okay, 2 minutes here. Another 20 seconds here, and we're gonna switch sides. All right, let's slowly switch sides. Same thing, we're starting up in the armpit. Get that hand as high up as you can over your head. And then from there, rocking chest towards the foam roller. And then our back towards the foam roller. 3 times, and then move down an inch. 30 seconds. All right, good. We're gonna smash one more area with the foam roller. Okay, the next area is gonna be the tricep, so the back of the arm. From above the elbow to the armpit, okay? So we're gonna start up right up in the armpit, just like with the lats. Okay, so we're gonna lay on our bellies. Your free hand can be off to the side, okay? Putting as much weight as you can on that arm. From here, we're gonna bend at the elbow 3 times, okay? I'm bending straight up, but I can also bend to one side, bend to the other if I can. So 3 times, bending at the elbow, and then move that foam roller closer towards your elbow. Okay, 2 minutes here. Trying to release any knots we have. All those push-ups we've been doing and the pressing. It's gonna feel very tender towards the elbow. Just be aware of that. And if you reach the elbow and it hasn't been 2 minutes, then start working your way back up towards the armpit. Another 30 seconds. All right, good. Let's switch arms. Okay, so same thing, starting up in the armpit. Keep that free arm to the side. We're bending at the elbow 3 times. And then moving an inch closer to the elbow, towards the elbow. The foam roller. 2 minutes. And relax. We can put that foam roller away. We're not gonna need it anymore. Okay, next we're gonna go hit some rotator cuff. Okay, so we're gonna do some internal rotation. So lying on my right side with my hands straight out in front of me, so it's perpendicular to my body. So my body's pointing one way, my arm's pointing the other way. I'm creating a 90-degree angle here at the armpit. Okay, from here we're gonna bend the right arm at the elbow. With the left hand, push that hand as far down as it wants to go before the shoulder comes off the floor. Do not let the shoulder come off the floor. Keep that shoulder down. Okay, we're gonna do that by taking the left leg and putting it right in front of us, creating more pressure down on that shoulder, preventing it from coming off the floor. Okay, 1 minute here. We're gonna push down as far as it wants to go, and then bring it back the opposite way. And repeat. Keep in check that your shoulder is not coming off the floor. Focusing on the right rotator cuff. Right, let's switch. Same thing. If you want, I'm gonna take my right leg, put it in front of my left, put more weight on that shoulder so it doesn't come off the floor. Same thing here. Press down as far as the arm wants to go, bring it back the opposite way. You might find one side tighter than the other. Maybe you injured that side, maybe that side's weaker. Things like this help you find differences, imbalances in your body. Things you might need to work on. All right, good. Next, we're gonna go into the scorpion. Okay, so we're gonna hit our chest and a little bit of our shoulder. Okay, so from here, laying on our bellies with our feet straight out behind us. We're gonna start with the right arm, straight out. Left hand's in a push-up position. I'm gonna use my left hand to push myself up with the left leg coming towards my right hand. Okay, resting my head on the floor. We're gonna hold here 1 minute per side. So we're stretching the right pec area and the right shoulder area, anterior shoulder, front of the shoulder. All right, and let's switch sides. So now the left arm is straight out. Right hand's in that push-up position, pushing ourselves up with the right leg now coming towards the left hand. Remember to rest your head on the floor. Focusing now, stretching the left pec area and the front of the left shoulder. All right, you going to come out of there? Next, we're going to hit our thoracic region and a little bit of our back, our mid-back. So we're going to go into what's called the twisted half cross. So on my hands and knees, I'm going to rest on my right shoulder. So I'm looking to the left, resting on my right shoulder. And with my left hand, I'm going to grab my right wrist. And I'm going to try and push that hand away from me with my left hand. So what that's going to do is that's going to rotate my body to the left. So from here, grabbing my right wrist, pushing away with my left hand, and now it's rotating my upper body towards the wall, left wall. Okay? We're going to hold this for 1 minute. You can rest your head on the floor, and again, that left hand is pushing that right hand away. All right, and let's switch now. So now looking to the right, resting my left shoulder on the floor, My right hand is going to grab my left wrist, and with my right hand, I'm going to push my left hand away from me. Looking to the right now. All right, come on out of there. Our next pose is going to be the seal pose. Okay, so hitting our abdominals and a little bit of our low back. So going down again on our bellies, hands underneath the shoulders, pushing ourselves up, relaxing our lower body. Okay, we want to avoid shrugging. All right, keep those shoulders back and down. So the only thing working here are my arms, holding myself up. Everything else is just relaxed. 2 minutes here. One more minute. All right, slowly come out of there. Let's go right into the child's pose, okay, which is the opposite way. So hands in front of us, our butt sitting down on our heels. Try and get the chin to the floor. 1 minute here. right, we're gonna try and hold this for an additional minute, but this time, if you can, we're gonna try and get the hands onto the back. So the elbows now are pointed forward. If you can't do this position, just go another minute in the regular child's pose, okay? So another minute if you can, armless child's pose. All right, slowly come out of there. Relax for a second, shake out the arms. Okay, we're gonna focus again in the child's pose, in our saddle. So we had our hands in front of us initially. Now we're gonna pick a side, so let's go to the left side. Reach out as far as you can, and then lean to the right. So we're gonna go to the left, reach to the left with your hands, and then lean to the right. You should feel us stretching our lats here on the side, okay? 1 minute. All right, now for this additional minute, we're gonna do the same direction, except now you're gonna put your right hand, left hand's gonna go on top of that right hand, okay? The left hand's gonna apply pressure, so the right hand can't move. And then again, we're gonna lean to the right. So act like we're trying to fall down, trying to get our head to the floor. Okay, so again, right hand stretched out, left hand goes on top of the right, left hand applies pressure down on the right hand, and then we're leaning in towards the center. Okay? So it's almost like doing our banded lat stretch at the gym. It might not be the exact same sensation, but we're hitting the same muscle group. All right, let's switch sides now. So now the left hand is reaching to the right. Okay, for now we're just reaching for 1 minute, and then the last minute we'll do the other pose. All right, now for this next minute, same thing. Left hand reaching over to the right. My right hand now goes on top of the left, applies pressure so it doesn't move, and then I'm reaching towards the center. Should feel it all along the left side, around our rib area, hitting our lat muscles. All right, and relax. Okay, we got a couple more, guys. So now we're gonna hit our flexors, so the forearms. We're gonna go into our, not a saddle, but hands and knees. Okay, with the fingertips facing the knees. And then from here, starting with our wrists underneath our shoulders, we're gonna tilt back till we get the stretch here on our flexors. One minute here. Make sure that your palm stays in contact with the floor. And we're just tilting back. Okay, from here we can sit in our saddle or with our legs crossed, whichever way you find comfortable. We're gonna go the opposite way. We're gonna hit the extensors now. So one hand at a time, grab the hand, pulling it down towards the elbow, okay? You don't have to hold it up like this, you can keep it relaxed. Just focusing on stretching these guys here, our extensors. 30 seconds. Make sure that elbow is locked, right? Don't have your elbow bent. Make sure it's locked out. Okay, and switch arms. And you can release that. Good. To finish off today, guys, we're gonna do our 5 angles of the neck stretch, but we're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna get you guys to lie down on the floor. We're gonna do it lying down. Okay. So make sure your back is fully in contact with the floor. You can bend your knees. That way our low back is also touching the floor. Okay. So what I want you to do, we're gonna start on our left side. So you're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna place it underneath your back so that your upper arm is in contact with your side. Okay? From here, with your head touching the floor, we're gonna tilt the head to the left. We're gonna start here for 30 seconds. By having our arm in this position behind us, it allows us to hit also our upper traps. So we're doing a kind of 2 for 1 here. Okay, now using our left arm, we're gonna bring our head up, looking towards our left pocket. And now we can use both hands, bringing the chin to our chest. Okay, now we're gonna take our left hand, place it behind our back. Okay, again, all the way so that the upper arm is in contact with our side. And then from here, we're gonna look to the right pocket, using our right hand, or arm. Okay, and last one with our head in contact with the floor, tilting to the right. and relax.